Tales of Symphonia for GameCube is the first Tales game that I ever played. Unlike other turn-based RPGs, Tales of Symphonia has an action combat system. Although the overworld and battle start mechanics are the same as other RPGs, where the battle begins when you bump into an enemy, a slight variation from the usual random encounter after a certain number of steps formula, the battles in Tales of Symphonia are real-time combat. You control a character, run around, attack, block, use items, and your various skills. You have the agency to equip which skills you would like to have bound to each button, and which ones you would like to use in combat. As your character levels up, you gain more skills and recruit new characters that you can use. Based on the combination of characters in your battle party, you can use combo skills where the characters attack together. One of the things I like about Tales of Symphonia is that you do not have to play as the main character. You can assign any character to the front slot and take control of them. The first time I played this game, I didn't know this, and I only played as the first character for the entire game. When I discovered you could change characters, it opened up a whole new world to the game. You also have the ability to equip EX gems, which give various attributes to your character, such as increased damage or mana regeneration. The world of Tales of Symphonia is fleshed out through optional character skits, voice-acted dialogue segments that show up when you're in certain areas of the overworld. You can use these to learn more about the plot and characters, and it's quite enjoyable, especially because they aren't mandatory. You can focus on the characters that you actually want to hear about. Another feature of Tales of Symphonia is that it has secret bosses and areas. There are hidden parts of the game that you could completely miss on your first playthrough, but as you explore, there are optional challenges left for you by the designers. This, combined with the ability to play as numerous different characters, there's a lot of replayability that comes with this style of game. Another unique feature of Tales of Symphonia is the purchase a save slot feature. In other games, you would either have the ability to save from the menu or be restricted to saving at certain points in the game. Tales of Symphonia has save points, but you have to use an item to unlock it. After it is unlocked, you can save at that save point any number of times. But if you run out of the item that creates save points and you're in a dungeon, you have no option to save until you find the item and you find a save point location that can be unlocked. This layer of strategy makes sure that you are always planning your saves ahead of time and gives you another layer of interaction with the game. Tales of Symphonia also features a New Game Plus mode. After you beat the game, you are treated to a variety of unlockable options, quality of life, increased difficulty, things that just make the game more fun to play on your second playthrough. You can maintain level or skills. You can double experience or half experience, depending on if you want to make the game easier or harder. New Game Plus is a really nice feature that I wish more games would adopt. Finally, the plot of Tales of Symphonia is very complex and involves the relationship between faith and manipulation. It involves concepts of bioengineered weapons, the damages of war, and like any good RPG game, the power of friendship overcoming incredibly strong enemies and villains. Overall, I think that Tales of Symphonia is a nice variation on the usual turn-based RPG system, and even if it does result in some button mashing sometimes, it's quite an enjoyable game, and I recommend playing it. Thanks.